Chapter 5, First Lady. Less than 3 weeks after the election, Jackie gave birth to a son, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, Jr. Jackie was weak afterward, and her doctors told her to take it easy. However, her life as First Lady was about to begin, and she was excited. After John Kennedy took office on January 20th, 1961, inaugural balls were held to honor him. Jackie's decision about what to wear was important. While she had campaigned for Jack, some people criticized her for wearing expensive French designer clothes, so Jackie decided on a white satin gown with a matching cape created by American designer Oleg Cassini. As the Kennedys were driven to the parties, Jackie smiled and waved. She looked healthy and elegant, but inside she felt tired, nervous, and scared. Yet she did not let her feelings show. She accompanied the new president on trips to many countries. Everywhere Jackie went, she wowed the crowds with her style, her youth, and her beauty. But she also impressed people with her intelligence. One of the most important trips was to Vienna. There, the Kennedys met Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev and his wife in June 1961. In the 1960s, the United States and the Soviet Union were the two superpowers of the world, and they were enemies. Jackie knew that when she met Khrushchev, she would need to be clever as well as charming. When Khrushchev bragged that the Soviet Union was ahead of the United States in the space race, Jackie ignored the remark. Instead, she asked about Strelka, one of the Soviet dogs sent in a rocket to outer space. Khrushchev was won over. Later, he sent one of Strelka's puppies to the White House as a present for Jackie. Jackie took other trips without her husband. In March 1962, she traveled to India and Pakistan with her sister, Lee. When Jackie arrived in India, over 100,000 people lined the streets to see her, chanting Ameriki Rani, which means Queen of America. The Cold War. The Cold War is a term used to describe the relationship between the United States and the Soviet Union after World War II. The two countries were very different. The United States was a democratic country where the citizens were free to elect leaders. The Soviet Union was a communist country where one party controlled the government. The people had no say. Instead of fighting actual battles, the two countries competed for power. For example, each side piled up nuclear weapons so the other side would feel weaker. This was known as the arms race. During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviets were also in a space race. The Soviets were first to launch a spaceship into outer space, but American astronauts were first to reach the moon in 1969. During the trip, Jackie showed respect for Indian culture by wearing a sari, the traditional dress worn by Indian women. She also got to ride an elephant. India's Prime Minister said that Jackie had helped improve the friendship between India and the United States. Jackie showed the world that she was a charming. She provided her husband with advice and opinions on events of the day. She was a great source of comfort when he was under pressure, often just by listening to his problems. In a very short time, Jackie Kennedy proved to be an excellent First Lady. She was also becoming a superstar, the most famous woman in the world.